Hey friend, Roger Christopherson here again with another first listener review. Man, this week I just picked out some different ones that maybe are not stuff that I'm extremely familiar with. This one I'm kind of familiar with. I've actually got all the albums by this band, but I haven't listened to them since 2020 when their last one came out. I actually probably haven't pulled anything out since then. The band, I believe I'm pronouncing it, is Pyramaze, and their new album is called Bloodlines. It is it's a killer album. I'm not gonna lie. It's get right into it. Actually, I'll give a little bit of a brief history, I guess, before I say too much. This is the fourth album with their latest singer, who happens to be their fourth singer overall. These names, I'm probably going to murder these names because they're Danish and a couple Americans, I think, mixed in there. But Terje Haroy is who they've had on vocals now since their Disciples of the Sun album back in 2015. Previous singers, they have Lance King on vocals for the first two. He's from the band Balance of Power, which is also a really killer band if you guys are into that style of music. Kind of progressive, melodic stuff. That one's a little bit probably more melodic, in my opinion. And then they had actually Matt Barlow on one album. If you're not familiar with that name, he is I think he's still the singer for Iced Earth, although I really don't know what's going on with that band right now. They're had some issues with their leader there, so not sure what's going on with that band, but I always liked his vocals. Really different style of vocals, though, than the other guys. Although Urban Breed, it was their third vocalist. I didn't ever hear anything they did with him, so I don't know how he fit with the band. But he's got one of those more deeper, fuller voices, too. This guy that they have singing now, I'm not going to try to attempt his name again, has got somewhere in between the two, the first singer and Matt, and doesn't do a whole lot of the extremely high notes, but he's got a very pleasant sounding voice, if that makes any sense. The style I feel on this album, they get kind of labeled as a progressive band, which they do a lot of progressive stuff, but overall I don't know if I would personally consider them progressive. They're more of like I guess they are slightly a progressive metal band, but not over the top like a Dream Theater or even a Place Vendom or anything like that, or Van den Plas, I meant. They're not quite, I don't think, that progressive, but maybe tone back a little bit. Songs are really catchy. There's actually one on here that I really like, which is like kind of strange for me. It was one of the slower ones. They have a guest vocalist on there, Melissa Bonney, who I'm not really sure who that is, but on track 6, Alliance, that sounded really good. Just 10 songs, 44-minute runtime on this thing, and overall the production really clean. The thing I guess that stuck out to me was the fact that nothing stuck out to me, meaning that after several listens through, there isn't one single song that just kind of reaches out and grabs me. Although they're all fine to listen to. I would put this on and have it play and enjoy it completely. But there isn't like that one song that, that I would go to and say, yeah, that's my favorite. The first one on here, I guess, it's kind of more like an intro than it is a song. So basically there's 9 like complete songs. And they all follow that same formula, nothing like over the top long. I think the longest song we have on here is 5.5 minutes. I'm not going to keep this review too long. I enjoyed it, so there's not really too much more to say about it. I enjoyed it. I would put it on again. Maybe over time it's one of those that'll grow on me more, because I probably will pull this out and play it more often. This is one of those albums that actually, I said this about John Cougar too, which obviously is not the same as this, but it's one of those albums that you hear and then you want to go check out the earlier stuff and the stuff that you maybe haven't pulled out in a while and checked out. It's one of those albums that you're like, oh yeah, that was pretty cool, and then you're like, yeah, I remember what that other singer sounded like. That's interesting. I wonder what Matt sounded like, because I haven't listened to it in quite a while. Maybe I'll go pull that out and give that a try. So anyway, that's kind of my feelings on it. Obviously this is a little bit shorter than normal, but anybody out there has something they want to add, and or share and give their opinions on this. If they've heard it, or if they got any other recommendations of their past albums to check out. They've actually got quite a few, 7 I think is their total. I don't know, I was kind of checking this out ahead of time because, like I said, I'm not super familiar with the band, even though I have listened to all the stuff. Nothing really that made me want to go back and listen a whole lot, obviously, but maybe this one here, I probably will go, pull out a couple, or Mortal, the one with Matt on there, and probably one of the earlier ones. I'll probably pull out one of them and give them a listen over the next week and see what I think of that. So, if anything, this album made me want to go listen to some more of their stuff. So, that's always a positive. So, anyway, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and until next time, see ya.